afternoon, everyone. Today's practice is core. So if you have at home 2 blocks and 1 mat, you can prepare. Today's practice is level 2. We're going to start with a warm-up, similar to a vinyasa 2 sequence, and then we'll get into the heart of the practice, which will be strengthening your core, which is not just your abs, but it's your glutes and your thighs. And then the last part of practice, hi Charlie, we will do something upside down. I had a request for handstands, so we'll probably be doing a handstand for the last few minutes of class. Okay, let's start our practice seated. I'm going to have you guys warm up the upper body, so you can sit on your heels or you can sit cross-legged. Join your palms together and begin to warm up your wrists by taking your fingers forward, down, and then in. Okay, so you're making circles, and as your fingertips face downward, the backs of your hands press together. You can make those circles as big or as small as you'd like. You can even warm up your shoulders by taking your hands a little bit higher. It's a beautiful day today in Hong Kong. I'm very excited. Yesterday was super cold. I was sitting here in a sweater teaching. Okay, now we reverse circles, so the fingertips go in, down, and out. So it's like you're pushing away. And then let's go in again. And now we're going to extend the arms to stretch into this area of the body. So the thumbs are on the outside, palms go to the floor. You begin to press down into your hands. And then those of you who might feel that you can deepen your stretch, if that's you, you can walk forward. If your wrists are tight, you can keep your hands closer to your knees. And start to take in deeper breaths. Even do a few neck circles. Moving clockwise and counterclockwise. Okay, now let's change directions. Let's turn our palms to face the ceiling. Now our thumbs are on the inside, little finger on the outside. Gently push down because this side is more sensitive. Deep breaths from the nose. Okay, now let's come to tabletop position where you bring your hands to the floor, step your knees back, but bring your knees directly below your hips. Open your knees hip distance. We'll begin by extending our right foot back. So curl the left toes under. Make a straight line with your right leg. Reach forward through your left hand. So it's opposite foot to opposite arm. Then move on your exhale, bringing your elbow in toward your knee. Extend on your inhale, stretching forward and back. Exhale in. So I want you to start to develop a sense of your core stretching outward through your toes. This becomes very important when we start to go upside down. So extension from the belly, out through a straight leg, back through the toes. Let's do 2 more. Extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, and exhale. Let's hold this one, straight arm, straight leg. Option 1. Option 2, bend the knee, but lift the knee high off the floor. You'll start to engage your glute. Option 3, reach back, catching the inside of your right foot. Once you hold your foot, kick into your back hand. So you start to stretch and open the shoulder and the back quadricep. Holding for 3, 2, begin to release slowly. We'll change sides. Left leg straight, right hand forward. Extension, back through the toes and forward through the fingertips. On the exhale, begin to move. On the inhale, extend. 4 more. Moving with the speed of your own breath. 2. Last one. We're going to hold. Option 1, 2, or 3. Take your time, maintain balance. Once you have balance, gently kick into the hands. Deep breaths for 3, 2, release. facing dog. We'll begin to move through a few vinyasas. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up. Open your feet hip distance. Begin to shift weight from one heel to the other. One knee is bent as the other leg is straight. Shifting from side to side. Deep breaths. Relax the back of the neck, look toward your feet. Feel your belly draw upward, extending through a long, straight spine. Preparing for a plank position, keep your legs straight. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Firm the legs and glutes. Exhale, bend the elbows, stop 1 inch from the floor, turn the feet. Tops of the feet down, legs are strong, shoulder blades squeeze down the back. Exhale, push the floor, use your core to draw back into dog pose. Every single vinyasa accesses the core. Deep breaths. Open all the fingers, spread the fingers. Put attention into the hands. Palms are flat to the floor. Second vinyasa, inhaling to high plank. Exhaling, firm the legs, lower chaturanga. Turn the feet, extend the arms straight. Use your core, use your belly, draw back. Hold for 5 breaths. Deep breathing. Okay, this time we're going to add a little bit more. Inhale to a high plank. Prepare your right knee, take it forward, see if you can touch your right elbow. Step your right foot back. Do the same thing with the left knee. Now go to chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths here. Resting in dog pose. A few more deep breaths. This time we prepare to hop lightly to the top of the mat. Bend the knees, look forward, jump forward. Exhale, fold over your legs. Curl your chin toward your chest. Inhale, extend your arms up, stretch your core up through your chest and hands. Exhale, forward fold. Curl the chin toward the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump through your next vinyasa. Moving as slowly as you need to, or as fast as you'd like. Just move with your own breath through each vinyasa. Come back to a high plank, stop in high plank. Do the same thing, take your right knee to your right elbow, step back, but now we do right knee to left elbow cross. Now left knee to left arm, left knee to right arm. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Breathe. Prepare again. Hop lightly to the top of the mat. Look forward. Exhale, folds. Fingertips to the floor next to the sides of the feet as you fold deeply. Inhale to rise, extend upward. Look up. Exhale, bow forward, curl chin toward chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa. Five breaths and down dog. Let's keep the arms straight, spreading all the fingers. We're going to work our way into a slight twist for the shoulders. Right arm is straight. Left hand goes to the right ankle, so we're going to turn. Turn your gaze underneath your right arm. You can look up to the ceiling, holding, keeping strong straight legs for 3, 2, change sides. Left hand goes back, right hand to left ankle. Reach for the outer edge of the ankle, begin to turn. Use the strength of your right arm to turn the chest more to the left. Release the hand back, downward dog. Inhale, high plank, pause in high plank. Right knee to right elbow. Cross to left side. Left leg to left. Left leg to right. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Shoulder blades and glutes squeeze together. Exhale, push the floor. Draw back into down dog. Full, slow breaths. Prepare to float to the top. Exhale, fold. This time with feet together, we'll bend the knees. Sit back, take chair pose with straight arms. Arms come next to the ears. Sink low so you activate your core. You'll feel your thighs and your belly. Even the upper back, because the arms are strong and powerful. Inhale to rise, push the belly forward, lift your heart. Stretch back through your arms. Exhale, fold, curling chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift, vinyasa. Feet together, right leg high for dog split. Again, stretch out through your toes from your belly. Draw a straight line of energy through your right leg. Use the strength of your arms, push into the floor, push the floor away. On the exhale, squeeze the right knee to touch the right arm, touch the space above the elbow. Push down through the hands as you stretch back through your toes. This time, cross right knee to left arm. Inhale up. Second set, rounding into the upper back as you come forward. Exhale, cross. Inhale, reach. 3 more sets. Two. Continue to take the knee higher if it starts to feel you have the ability. Always working a little bit more, finding a new edge. Let's go last time. When you finish, hold your right leg high, hold dog split. Lift your left heel up, step your right foot forward to rest outside of your right hand. Slowly put your back knee to the floor. Make sure your knee is far behind your hips. Draw the chest forward, stretch here. If you're able to go deeper, you're going to bring your elbows to the floor or your elbows onto 1 or 2 of your blocks. The knee can slightly come out to the side. The sole of the foot can rise up. The outer edge of your foot can be touching the floor. So feel free to take any position in this shape. Knee can be close to the chest or knee can be open to the side. Everybody's hips are different. Just make sure you're feeling a stretch. We're going to take the stretch one more step deeper, bringing your back foot in, so bend the knee. Circle your right hand back and see if you can catch the left foot. If it's too far, if you can't reach, come back onto your palm, straighten your arm and then reach. Once you have your foot, turn your chest. If you can, lower the elbow. Turn your chest as you let your left hand reach for your right ankle. Back foot comes into the glute. Chest turns, eyes look up for 3. Squeeze the front knee closer to the chest. Access the strength of the inner thigh. 2. Release your foot, step back, dog pose. Inhale forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Breathe here. Deep breaths. Straight arms, straight legs, press through the heels, push the heels down. Prepare to float to the top, exhaling hop. Woo! Fold on the exhale. Bend the knees with feet together. Chair pose, almost fell over. Straight arms. Deep breaths for 3. Arms are next to the ears, chest is slightly lifted for 2. Inhale to rise, move the core forward, but lift the chest, stretch the arms back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa. Feet together. Spread the fingers, stretch up the left leg, come back to dog split. Exhale, squeeze the left knee high up the left arm. Shoulders shift forward over fingertips. Inhale, extend back and up through the core. Exhale, cross to right side. 4 more sets. 3. 2. 1 more set. Left leg extends to step forward so you can elevate your right heel, giving yourself space to gracefully step your left foot to the outside of the hands. Lower the right knee, slide it back a little bit so you find a deeper stretch. Try not to round the back, send the chest forward. Option to hold here or to bring a block underneath the arms. Some of you will feel comfortable with the elbows all the way down to the mat. Don't lose the integrity of the upper back, send the chest forward. Adjust your front foot so you're feeling a stretch. You can let the knee drop to the side, or you can keep it close to your shoulder. Okay, let's move into variation. Twisted monkey, bring the back foot in. Circle left hand to reach back for right foot. If you're not able to reach, rise up. Take the foot. Turn the chest open to the front knee. Squeeze the heel into the glute. Squeeze the front knee closer to the chest. 3, 2, release. Dog pose. Vinyasa. Deep breaths in dog pose. Preparing to float forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold over straight legs. We're going back to chair pose again. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach up the arms. This time, join your palms together. On your exhale, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right leg. Turn your chest open. Turn your chest towards your thumbs. Keep the twist and see if you can step the left foot to the back of the mat. Take your time. Maintain your balance as best as you can. Back leg is straight. Continue to push to the outside of the front leg. Turn more. Holding for 3, 2. Keep your legs strong as we circle to warrior 2. Left arm goes back. Right arm comes forward. Sink into warrior 2. Put space between your feet. Front thigh moves parallel to the floor. Arms extend. Right palm turns up. Left hand takes the top of the right leg. Full stretch, right side of the body. On the exhale, we're transitioning to a side plank. Put your left hand to the floor. Push into your left hand. Step your right foot back to meet your left foot. Lift your hips up. Stretch your arm high. Take the arm next to the ear. Lift your left leg high. As high as you can. Holding for 3, 2. High plank with one leg chaturanga. You keep your right foot up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. The left leg. Turn your chest. Keep your balance as you move your right foot back. Keep the right leg straight, balance on the ball of the back foot. And begin to twist more by turning the chest toward the thumbs. Push through the back heel. Back leg is straight. Circle the arms for warrior two. Legs stay stable. Hold warrior two. Turn the palm up, reach back on the inhale to reversing warrior. Right hand to the top of the left leg. We'll begin to move to a side plank. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Push the right hand down, step the left foot back. Join the feet, straight limbs. Left arm forward, left foot up. Stretch for 3, using the strength of the legs. 2, high plank, left leg stays straight. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Deep breaths. Move feet back together. Inhale, take your right leg up, dog split. You're gonna go now to pigeon pose. Exhaling, moving right knee forward to the floor. Place your right knee behind your right wrist and swing your right foot forward. Bring your right foot behind your left wrist. Keep the back leg straight, but the back thigh is touching the floor. So the back kneecap is on the ground. Stretching through the right side, right glute. Adjust your right foot forward, deepen your stretch. When you're ready to fold forward, bring the upper body down. Take 10 breaths here. Slowly step back, dog pose. Vinyasa. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Before we go to pigeon on the other side, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more core work. That way you'll appreciate your resting time a bit more. Inhale, come back to high plank. Hold high plank. Scoop the tailbone down, squeeze the glutes, align the wrists below the shoulders, spread the fingers. Okay, we're gonna try to stay in a high plank shape. Then move your right hand to touch your left elbow, right hand to the floor, left hand touches right. Keep pressing back through your heels. Let's do 10. This is 3. 4, move faster, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, chaturanga, exhale, inhale, exhale, feet together, left foot up, dog split. Use your core, slowly exhale, bring your left knee forward behind your left wrist. Swing the left foot behind the right wrist. Back thigh is tucked under, internal rotation. Adjust the front foot, take it forward for a deeper stretch. Bring it closer to the body for less of a stretch. Depends on the tightness of your glutes. When you find your stretch, begin to fold. When you're ready to rise up, slowly make your way back to dog pose. Shift weight from heel to heel. Prepare to come forward back to high plank. We're going to pause again. Do the same sequence, just this time starting with the left hand to touch the right elbow. Firm the legs and glutes, drop the tailbone down, squeeze the glutes, push through the heels. Left hand, right elbow, right hand left, 2, 2, 3, 3. Keep the ribs lifted, 4, push into the hands, 5. Round the upper back, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, chaturanga. Prepare to float to the top, exhale as you jump. Finish your exhale as you fold. Inhale to stand up with straight legs. Exhale, fold again. Curl chin toward chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa. Feet together, right leg up, dog split. Right foot steps forward between the hands, will come to a split. Left knee to the floor. Move your hips back so that your hips align over your back knee. Front leg is straight, so you're feeling the stretch here. Toes are lifted. Fingertips are on the floor, chest moves forward. So again, not rounding the upper back. Extend the spine long. Blocks are great if you need to keep your back straight. Place the blocks under the hands. Begin to walk forward as you deepen into your fold. Always working on splits if we're doing inversions. Flexibility in the legs is very important, so hold your half split. Or if you're more flexible and you're working harder today, separate your feet. Begin to lower hips closer to the mat. Keep internal rotation with the back leg. Front toes are lifted, pelvis turns to face forward. If you're comfortable in your splits, turn your chest to the right side. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, come out slowly, downward dog. Vinyasa. Feet together, left leg high, dog split. Left foot slowly steps forward quietly between the hands, right knee down, half splits. Hips back. So don't set your hips over your heel, bring your hips forward slightly so you stack hips directly below the right knee. Long spine, straight back, deep breaths. Hold half splits or work your way into full splits. Take your time, use your breath to open slowly through the legs and hips. Support your splits with your hands. If you're flat to the floor, turn your chest to the left. 3 more breaths. 2. Release slowly. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa. We're going to go back to high plank. Stop in high plank. Hold here. We're going to isolate the movement. So we're holding high plank for 60 seconds. If you have sensitivity in your wrists, lower into a baby plank by bringing your elbows to the floor. Whichever position you choose, high plank or baby plank, make sure your elbows or your palms are only as wide as your shoulders. Spread the fingers if your hands are on the floor, push through your heels, keep your legs straight. Lift the lower belly so you're not arching. Tuck the tailbone down, puff the upper back. Press into the palms, keep the ribs high. Halfway through. Firm legs, glutes, core is strong. Breathe through it. 15 more seconds. Ten. Keep pressing into the floor. Push it away from you. Press back through your heels and then slowly bring your knees down. Hips back over the heels, taking a short rest in child's pose. If you have blocks, you can bring your blocks in front of you. Open your blocks as wide as your shoulders. Place your elbows here. Okay. Either position is good, just child's pose is also fine. 10 breaths. Go up again, blocks off the mat. This time, side plank. Options are, please be aware of the strength of your wrists. I don't want any of you to get injured with your wrists. So normally in a group class, I'll ask people to do a side plank with the elbow directly below the shoulder. Forearm is parallel to the front edge, palm is down, we lift from here. Modifications are to take your top foot to the floor. Okay, option 2 today, if you want to do a high plank, fingertips turn forward, leg is straight. Modification with foot to the floor or full pose, feet together. Okay, find the position that works for you. Work at your own level. We'll start now, 60 seconds. Left arm stretches high or stretches forward. Keep your arms and legs as straight as you can. Hips go high. If they're easy to balance, send your gaze up. Deep breaths. Halfway through. Flex the feet, firm the legs, hips up higher. 45 seconds have passed. 10 more to go. 5. Relax, bring your hand to the floor, slowly make your way down, child's pose, take a rest. You can also stay seated, whatever feels comfortable, just breathe. We'll do 1 minute of rest before we switch sides. Okay, we'll prepare left side, so choose the option that works for you. Baby plank with elbow down, forearm parallel to the front edge of the mat, palm to the floor. If you're comfortable to go into a high plank, fingertips do not go in, they face forward. Legs are straight. To modify, foot comes down. 60 seconds starts now. Stack the bones so that you're more efficient. Make sure the shoulders come over the wrist. Hips go up, keep lifting the hips. If your hips drop, it's actually harder, so hips up high. Legs are firm, engage your glutes. Squeeze your glutes to lift. Arm can go up or arm can go forward. Halfway through. Push the floor down as you lift the hips high. 15. 10. 5. We're ready to rest, so bring your hand to the floor. Short moment, recover. Knees down, child's pose or sit. Next one, we'll be using blocks if you have. 1 is fine, 2 is better, especially if you want to challenge yourself. If you don't have blocks, it's also fine. We'll take our blocks to the back of the mat. This time I want you guys on your elbow, so we'll take right elbow to the floor, bring your feet to the top of your blocks. Place the outer edge of your foot to the center of the block. Flex the foot, join the feet. Lift the center. Extend your left arm next to your ear. This is not timed, this is counted. So we're gonna go 15. 10 for beginners, 15 for advanced. Hips up high, left arm to the ear. Exhale, begin to move elbow towards knee for 1. 2 on the exhale, inhale to extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, relax. Keep your blocks but turn onto your belly. Take a short moment, take a rest. I have lots more and we don't have a lot of time. Maybe next time we'll do a 90-minute class. Okay, let's prepare. Other side. Turn to your left arm. Place the elbow below the shoulders. Prepare the legs. Flex the feet. Make sure that you have stability before you start. Lift your waist as high as you can. Extend your right arm forward next to the ear. Hips up high. Exhale as you move in. Inhale as you extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you're new to the practice, stop at 10. If you've been doing this with me for a while, continue for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Relax. Turn to the belly. Keep the blocks. Last one with our blocks, we're going to do climbers, so we stay on the elbows, feet to the block, curl the toes under. Okay, we're going to be up in a baby plank shape. Okay, we're doing 10, so if you're challenged by this, you're going to just hold baby plank here. If you're able to move your legs, draw the right knee forward, see if you can touch the right arm, step the foot back. Left knee. Right knee, left, right 3, left 3. Round the upper back. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, going. Last one. 10, 10. Come down, rest. Stretch the belly by bringing your elbows below your shoulders. Move your heart forward. Shoulders back. Chest is lifted so you'll feel the belly stretch. Take a few more breaths. Let's move our blocks off the mat. Bend both of the knees, reach back to take the outsides of the ankles. Flex your feet so your toes face back. We're going to move into a back bend. Knees open, hip distance. Exhale, fire up the leg, kick your feet into your hands. As you kick back, you'll feel your thighs lift. You can rock on the belly, or you can just hold. Kicking back into the hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, come down slowly, take a moment's rest. Let's go to child's pose with 2 blocks. Stretch our shoulders. If you don't have blocks, I'll give you another option. Blocks will be separated shoulder distance. Elbows go to the center of the block. Palms together, knees walk back. This is not child's pose, this is cat stretch. So knees go back more, chest and head down. If you don't have blocks, you'll place your elbows to the floor. Elbows closer together, palms together, chest goes down, hips lift back. So chest melts, 10 more breaths. You're ready to come off your blocks. Walk your knees forward. Bring your legs forward. Okay, your feet go to the front of your mat. We only need 1 block for the next pose. We're going to place a block between shins. Option 1 is to bring your back all the way to the floor with your legs up. You're going to be moving from here. Option 2, bring your elbows behind your shoulders. Elbows must be back because I want your chest and your shoulders to be relaxed. We're going to lift on our inhale and lower on our exhale. Clap for 1. If you're on your back, you don't need to clap. You'll just lift your block and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't stop at 10. We're going to keep going if we can. You can take a rest if you need to. Those of us that have been training, we go to 20 for 2020. 12, 13, do as many as your body will let you. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more. 19, this one we hold your clap, hold your block. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come down. Bend the knees, bring your block to your hands. We're going to go into a relaxation pose, placing block under the hips. Relax with the legs straight, feel the belly stretch, relax your thighs. Stretch the arms over the head next to the ears. Deep breaths. A few more breaths. Take the block to the side, bring your hips to the floor, hug the knees into the chest. Rock your legs from side to side. Hold for a few more moments. Okay, next position will be hollow body. So we stay on the floor, but we extend our legs straight. So the feet are together. What we're focusing on here is taking a shape that's unnatural for our body, but develops a new sense of the core, especially if we're working on handstands. Okay, so place your hands at your lower back and feel that there's space between your lower back and the floor. That entire space we're going to seal to the mat. So the ribs are going to hug to the floor, the feet lift, not super high, because that's easy. We want to challenge the pose by taking the feet lower. Back stays down, arms stretch forward, shoulders lift. We're rounding the upper back, taking the hands forward. Keep the belly down, keep the ribs down. Look at your toes for 5. 4, 3, 2, relax, feet down, arms wherever they feel comfortable. We're going to do this a few more times for longer holds. Right, Charlie? Come here. Come here. Oh. Second time, lower back completely to the floor. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms. If you can do this easily, arms go next to the ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Well, that was not longer than the first one. Wow, that's hard. If you bring your arms next to your ears, it really lifts the lower back. Let's try it again. Okay, lower back to the floor, shoulders up. 5. Let's try one arm. 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Twisting, knees bend, left leg wraps over right, knees turn all the way to the right side. Lift your hips, turn onto the outer edge of your right hip, place your right hand onto your left knee. Left arm stretches out to the side, left hand is in line with the left shoulder. The deeper the twist, the more sensation you'll feel through your legs, your hips, your back. Those of you that want a deeper sense of your twist, bring your knees a little closer to your body. Knees up a little bit higher. Less of a twist, knees down lower. Moving deep breaths into the belly. When you're ready to change, we'll turn the legs, but switch the legs. Right leg over left. Left hip to the center of the mat. For the last 5 minutes of practice, we'll be working on handstands. If you prefer to do your headstand, you can also work on headstand or forearm balance. But I'll be teaching handstand at the wall. So hopefully you have a clear wall space. If you're practicing in the middle of the room, that's great. Just make sure you have a clear space if you do fall. Okay, hands on your knees, rock forward to a seated position. I'm going to move just my mat to the wall and I'll change the angle of the camera. All right, there we are. Okay, let's go to face the wall. Just want to take a drink of water. Okay, so step one is having the ability to kick the legs to the wall. This takes a lot of practice, a lot of time. Some of us can use blocks underneath the mat. I prefer that they're underneath the mat so that you have more of a platform. Not everybody will need to do this, and if you have one, it's kind of a little bit of a shady technique because you have to at least have 2 blocks. So we'll step onto our block or onto the mat, whatever you have prepared. This just elevates your legs, gets your legs to the wall faster. Palms are going to go down close to the wall. My left leg is up, so I'm going to keep my left leg straight. Right knee is bent, right foot steps a little closer to the hands. Arms stay straight, fingers are open. Look forward between your hands. Prepare to jump. 1, 2, hop, and bring your feet up. Push the hands down like you've been doing the entire practice. Push down to the floor, lift your belly up. Stretch a straight line of energy from your wrists through your hips and feet. You can look forward to the floor or to the center of the room. I just want you to condition your body so you can hold. If you didn't kick up right away, practice, just keep kicking. If you can elevate your feet, that will help you kick. Okay, we'll hold for 3, 2 to come down lightly, keep your butt to the wall, butt to the wall. 1 foot down, slowly, controlling the descent. Okay, so I don't want you guys to hit your feet to the floor, so the hips stay to the wall as one leg comes down. That's why flexibility is really important. All right, we're gonna try that again. With or without your blocks, hopping to the wall, whatever leg you want for your flying leg will stay straight. Okay, if you're comfortable to go a little bit farther away from the wall, step back a little bit. Step 1 foot in, I'm gonna go opposite this time, left foot in, right leg straight, look forward, look between your hands. Hop when you're ready, see how lightly you take your feet to the wall. Begin to push the floor away. If you can, straighten one leg and stretch your toes toward the ceiling. The energy is going up through the toes from the core. If you're able to move your right foot or your left foot away from the wall, see if you can start to tap the feet together. Push down as you stretch up. And it's a lot of control using your hands. Squeeze with your fingertips. Feel the base of the palm help you balance. Fingertips help balance. Keep focusing on the floor. When you're ready to come down, hips stay back. Foot comes light to the floor. And you can fold, taking a rest, holding the elbows, just relaxing. It's good to take a little bit of a rest between each handstand. Also, being very aware of your wrists. So what I like to do is create a bracelet with my index finger and my thumb, place the fingers around the front side of the wrist bone, and then just do a few of these, squeezing the fingers around, creating more space in the wrists. We have a lot of compression going into the hands, so it's very easy to feel discomfort through our wrists. We're going to do one more. If you want to stay at the wall, you can stay at the wall. If you're ready to go away from the wall, you can come to the center of the room. I just suggest that you keep your arms straight in case you do fall out. If your arms stay straight, you'll cartwheel to the side. Okay, if you're not ready for that, just stay at the wall, move away from the wall. We're going to go one more time. Hands to the floor. Hands separated shoulder distance, fingers spread. When you're ready to hop, hop as lightly as you can. Push the floor away as you slowly bring your feet together. Once you have balance, extend. Once you can hold, focus on creating a straighter line. Squeeze the glutes, toes stretch up, balance coming from the hands. 5, 4, 3, One more time, knees to the floor, just like we did at the beginning of practice. Fingertips face the knees, thumbs are on the inside, arms are straight. You'll feel the stretch here, it feels really good. Be mindful, don't push too much. And turn the other direction, wrists forward, thumbs to the outside, push into the hands. Few more breaths. And come up slowly, join your palms together at your heart center. Just taking a moment for being grateful to continue to practice together. Bowing our head forward, closing namaste. I just want to make this video end before 60 minutes because otherwise I can't save it and then I lose it and then it's not good. But I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, if you have any requests for future poses, any requests for future classes, please send me a direct message. Also, what's the other thing? Send me videos, send me photos if you have any questions. I love seeing you guys practice. I love hearing from you. So thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Take care. Be well.